So I had to take the cushions off the couch on the floor like I was a camper and just
you know what it is, bro? You know what it is? Reparations. How about that?
You know what? I'll give it up.
That's a good man.
If you're sitting at home and you're all alone, you should just tune in to the Blast Zone. Welcome.
That's haunting. That was beautiful.
Now, if you're ever wondering what our our theme song is, there you go.
There it is. In the church halls. Whoops. Okay, I posted it. Never mind. I forgot to tag you guys. There you go. All right. There's a follow-up.
The content ID that.
Can you imagine if anybody had, like, my stream tab open, but not, like, the actual video, and then they hear that? It'd scare the hell out of you. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Blast Zone. We are here.
I gotta do that and just say, like, a random name, like, Chris. Huh?
Michael. Tune into Blast Zone. 3 tabs right, my brother. Welcome to Blast Zone, everybody. We are here talking about Super Smash Brothers. Content has been pretty light, but we're going to do the best we can. Smash is kind of coming out of the fallout, the bunker right now, and we're looking at the new landscape, and nothing has really changed yet because we're just online. Once we kind of crawl out of our holes, I think it's going to be very different. But we have our first real serious event in quite a while this weekend, so that's gonna be the first thing we cover, which is is it Get On My Line?
Get on my line.
Get on my what?
I didn't. It's Get On My Level online.
So
they called it Get On My Line instead of Get On My Level online. Like, I get what they were trying for, but I think whatever, it's fine. So
I get it too. It don't make it right.
That's correct. Yeah. I don't really dig the name, but, you know, they're going to be doing Gommel this weekend. They did Gommel last weekend with Melee. I think none ended up winning that against iBDW.
Yes.
But this weekend, got a lot of people entering. It's been kind of a while since we've had, like, a high-profile online Smash event. I know that we've had a couple, like, here and there, but this is the first big one in quite a bit. So hopefully this will get a lot of eyes on us, get a lot of attention. I know some people like Ludwig, who has a huge sort of outside audience, was covering Gommel. I don't think he'll do that with Ultimate because I know he's not really into it as much. But hopefully, you know, maybe there will be some runoff in terms of, like, viewership or hype or something. I think it all depends on what the top 8 ends up being.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really been keeping up with a lot of, like, the online events. I feel like they just kind of died out, to be honest. Someone literally just asked me that on the last Heart Reads. They were like, hey man, what happened to all the online invitationals and tournaments? And I was like, to be completely honest, I think that you guys just complain them away. So yeah, I mean, like, there's no other answers than that. It's just after a while, the people who are running them are trying to get on for just trying to do something for the community, so they stop doing it. And yeah, I mean, it is online, and it's not the person's fault who was running it that online is bad, but y'all will blame them as such. And so yeah, that's just something that I would not also want to deal with.
Big facts.
Well, especially when you have an event with, like, a 10K pop bonus or whatever. I just feel like so many people complained and bitched about it that why am I putting in tens of thousands of dollars if the top 10 players from the event are just going to complain constantly, you know?
Yeah, remember it got to the point where then for quarantine, like the last one, they like made it random only, some shit like that. Like,
yeah.
That's how you knew it was just like, it was going downhill.
I think at one of them they made it, the one before that was Sonic Band, and then they made it random only. So, like, you can't please anybody. It was like they kept trying to make it goofier and goofier, and they're like, all right, fuck it, nothing. And I think that's kind of what happened here is, like, there's just been nothing because people are going to complain about the online. And I agree that the online isn't great, obviously. It's not really fun to watch, and it's less fun to play in a lot of circumstances. But it is sort of you got to play the hand that you're dealt. And I think a lot of people were so wrapped up in the fact that it wasn't ideal that I think we could have been in a different spot by now if people just shut up and sort of ate their veggies. But, you know, whatever. I'm not going to tell the top players to try to have fun if they're not having fun. So whatever. But GOML is happening this weekend. Hopefully it will reignite a bit of a spark in Smash. We'll have to see. I don't think there's anything like goofy planned for it. I think it's just like a straight bracket.
I don't think it's gonna reignite.
Yeah, I don't think that there's I feel like they're trying to have a real tournament. So
yeah,
makes a lot of sense that they would be they would be having they would just be running GOML as if it was offline, but it's online. So.
Yeah.
But again, I mean, it is going to be online, and I'm sure there's going to be some weird controversy that comes out of it out of nowhere, but it's the best that we got. So.
Yeah. So, with that in mind, actually, so that's our first topic, which is just watch GOML this weekend. That's really all we have to say. But then also, I don't know if you guys saw this, there's actually a Wi-Fi Warrior rankings that came out this week. Came out from, I think the site is, I've never heard of this. The site is dailyesports.gg. It is a Wi-Fi Warrior rank with number 60 Wii Fit trainer named So Good Pop from Ohio. All the way down to number, 46, the Six Master, who plays Pac-Man, from Florida. And there are a lot of names that you might know in there. Reggie, the Game & Watch player from Mexico, is in there. Andre SFN, Jen, Raven King, Chag, Pandarian, Supergirl Kells. A lot of people, but I think the most surprising one was actually Sam Sora, number 2 in the world, number 49 online. I feel like somebody was going to do this. Like, somebody was going to make an online ranking. You know what I mean? It just had to happen.
Yeah. I mean, people have been talking about it for a while, but I just didn't think that, anyone was actually going to sit and do such. But, here we are, you know?
Yeah.
I guess there's no reason not to have it. It's not like it's hurting anyone, but it also just isn't, I don't know, it just doesn't feel necessary, I guess.
What does it do? Who takes it seriously? You know? I mean, okay, yeah, if you want to make it, sure, but I hope the goal behind it isn't to get people to, implement this in any kind of online, seeding process or anything like that, because I couldn't imagine that even being remotely the case. Maybe just to help scout for, online talent, perhaps, but
yeah.
I don't really know what the end goal is for that.
Yeah, you got Moxie, kid. You're 45th in the world Wi-Fi rankings. We're going to sign you tonight.
Yeah.
All right.
I've apparently it's been going on for a while. When I was doing some research, I was like, "Oh, this has existed for a little while." King Chris was actually number 1 on one of the previous ones. I guess, you know, it just the fact that I hadn't heard anything about this before kind of surprises me. I wonder if that's just because of how little stake people are really putting into this kind of thing, which is both a good and bad thing. Bad because it's good to have a little bit of buzz, even if it's something for online or something goofy. But good because I want people to remember that online is a totally different game for pretty much everybody.
Yeah.
So it's a different experience. So I saw Sam Sora at 49th and that made me laugh. That must mean there are a lot of unknown Wi-Fi hidden bosses for number 2 in the world to get slapped down to 49. Those are good players, bro. It's amazing.
Or a lot of them just entered Wi-Fi tournaments every single day.
Well,
or
saturate the results.
A lot of the people who are entering don't really seem to care as much. I mean, I'm sure that they're trying, but I'm not. I don't know, man. It's a thin line to tread because I still, when that kid beat MK Leo, it was still all right, that was
props.
That's props, but at the same time, would that happen on the offline? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I'm not, but what can you do?
I'll give it up, but that's all.
I'll give it up.
I'll give it up.
Yeah.
That's all you're getting. I'm looking at the previous list, and number 1 is King Chris. Everybody knows that guy. Dusty Carpet, who I know more from Twitter than anything, but I know he's a Shulk player and he's pretty good. Number 3 is Bloom Forever. Never heard of that. And I don't mean to be dismissive. I mean, I'm sure he's a great player. I'm sure he's good. But, like, I'm looking at this list. I'm like, who are these people? This is... Huh? This is crazy. So, yeah. Maybe this is the new world, man. Maybe we need to pick up online players and sponsors. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, that's all I had planned, guys. It's been a very dry week. Time for Smash after the bombs dropped a few weeks ago. And there's still a lot to talk about there if you guys want to, but I feel like a lot of people want to get away from it. And really, I think...
I mean, I don't really think there's anything very new that came out.
Not really, I guess, but I think just the fallout up from it, steps moving forward. Like, you wouldn't believe how many times people have asked me, like, I've gotten, like, 4 DMs, like, Coney, do you want to come on this stream or on this YouTube to, like, talk about this more? And I'm like, no. Like, what else can we talk about? The mini direct? No, I'm not talking about the mini direct. No. Come on. Dude, that was 8 minutes long. I can't believe they did that to me.
I can't believe... I don't know what y'all expected, bro.
I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I've been playing a ton of Road Company, and so I got something out of it.
Oh, was that in the direct? I don't know.
Yeah, it was in the direct.
Watch it.
Yeah, I've been playing a ton of Road Company. So big shout outs to the direct for showing me that, because I definitely wouldn't have looked into that at all outside of that. And yeah, for the SMT fans, they're hype, but I don't, that's weeb trash. It's not really trash. I've seen some gameplay of it. It looks pretty good, but I don't play games like that, so just takes mad long. Doesn't seem very interesting. I'm good. Enjoy though.
I sincerely could not even fathom playing a high-res game. I couldn't do it.
I'm gonna tell you right now, high-res has this thing where I think that they're I think because their games are like so loosely based off another game, that you can always find something funny about it. So with Paladins,
yeah,
with it being like Overwatch, the funny thing I find about that is that like it's such a blatant ripoff, but it's still so like casual. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With this game with Rogue Company, it's like such a blatant ripoff of like Valorant and Rainbow Six put together. However, it's still like a great casual experience. So I'm like, that's why I put it so heavy.
Yeah, it definitely feels like they like take somebody else's idea and then pick it up and make it like the fast mode. You know what I mean? So like it's like that but quicker, which is kind of cool. But like they're always chasing trends. You know what I mean? And because of that, they're not gonna put their love into like any game. And love sounds so stupid. They're not gonna put a whole lot of effort into like. This is how I feel. Anyway, I don't know if it's true, but based on...
No, I mean, I think that's about a correct assessment of... The most original thing that Hybrid come out with that is still working is Smite.
Yeah.
Because there's not really a lot of 3D MOBAs like that. There are now, because like there were other things like Paragon that was coming out and whatnot. But I mean, Smite to me was like one of the first few that like worked like that actually got some good traction.
Sure.
I liked Paragon way more than Smite for sure, but then Paragon died, and now they're coming out with like 17 different versions of Paragon because the assets are free. And so we're just kind of trying to figure out what's going to happen with that. But for the most part, yeah, high res is just doing high res things.
Yeah.
Low budget game that already exists, but it's much more fun because it's fast and you can hop in there and just kind of like, you can get a game done in like 10 minutes or 10 minutes on a Road Company and then go to sleep. So
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're gonna kick it over to the AMA. Ask us anything you want. Like I said, we're gonna keep this kind of brisk, probably running until 8 p.m. tonight. I know that these 8 p.m. so 45 minutes. If you're on the West Coast, just whatever, subtract 3 hours. I know that the shows have. I know that. What did you say?
Man's gonna be like, damn, 8 and talking. Like,
long ass AMA. No, I know the shows have been mostly AMA, and sorry about that. It's just like, honestly, in the world of Smash, it's been pretty dry, and we don't want to like. There are a lot of things we can talk about, dude, I personally am very interested in how League now. And I know this is a tangent, sorry, but so the whole like victim speaking up thing that started with Twitch. Didn't start with Twitch, but it was at Twitch, and then it kind of permeated into Smash, and now it's kind of going into League, and some League players are getting outed, and they're being banned from the platform. I've been watching that very closely. I've been keeping my eye on that, but obviously I don't want to sort of talk about it here, because like if you guys aren't interested in League of Legends or whatever, so I've been keeping a close eye on it. If you guys have any questions about it, let me know. But I feel like everybody's sort of doing their own thing in Smash right now, and if you're doing your own thing, you have any questions for us in terms of moving forward, hit us up, #BlastZone, and we'll talk. So, let's get it going. Let me see. I have to find the, sorry, dog was acting weird. Let me see. Calvin says, what's your go-to Subway order? I don't eat at Subway. It's not good.
Yeah, I don't. I haven't eaten Subway in so long. Dude.
It's disgusting. It's clown food.
I think the last time we like seriously ate Subway was definitely like Apex. Like that was when that was. Like,
oh my god!
It was Subway or fat sandwiches. So after that, I think Subway kind of just ruined itself for me. And then we had Subway. The only other thing you could eat regularly was Subway. Was Subway at work, because it was like Subway or Burger King, and I didn't really eat Burger King back in the day. So when I was working for the government, it was like a ton of Subway too. And after a while, I was just like, all right, this is just. So I haven't eaten a Subway sub in like at least 5 years now.
It's disgusting.
That actually lines up with what I was gonna say, because back like it was like 4 or 5 years. It might have been over 5 years ago by now, TK. But when I thought I was actually losing weight, like pretending to or whatever, years ago, me and you were. I think we were hanging out in DC, and we went to a Subway. I wanted to get something to eat, and I was like, yeah, I just want to grab some Subway real quick. You know, I'm hungry or whatever. And you were like, Subway? I thought you were trying to lose weight. And I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna get a chicken bacon ranch. He's like, dog, Subway has some unhealthy ass. What are you doing? I was like, I started looking up some stuff. I was like, damn, you know what? Just because it's a sub, it's actually not just healthy. That kind of changed my perspective on that. It's been a while since I've had Subway as well.
Like, bread is already, like, that's just, nah. For losing weight, bread's nah. But then you put the chicken, the bacon, and the ranch. Come on, bro.
Yeah,
all three?
Like, it's just like a slap in the like, yeah, you're right.
Oh, man. Good times.
Yeah. That marketing works, bro. You really thought. You saw Jared, and you were like, oh.
I know, bro. Like, oh.
Those used to be his pants? Oh, my God.
Chicken isn't that bad, but altogether that's like chicken. Like for when you're like we losing weight, chicken's really good for like protein and stuff. I only know all this stuff because we were doing keto for a while, and Tori goes on like an off diets all the time. So.
You were doing keto?
Yeah, it was not. It was only because the reason why we did keto was because I didn't want to have to spend like a ton of extra money on my own personal diet while everybody was doing keto, and the whole house was doing keto. So and I have the strongest. Like will when it comes to stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So I assumed if I was doing it as the person who didn't need to do keto, then everybody else would be able to stick to it.
Didn't
and
happen.
That's not what happened. I ended up losing 20 pounds. Tori lost a decent amount of weight. Moose lost a decent amount of weight. Fats was not taking care of himself at all, so we ended up just getting off of keto. And then I gained all that back. But now we're in quarantine, and I'm losing just as much pounds because I'm just not eating well. So.
Yeah, gotcha. Let's see. Adam Riffs, why don't top players / streamers pay somebody to develop a better version of online Ultimate a la Slippy? Seems like the return on investment would be worth it. Not really how that works.
What did he say? Top what?
Why don't top players / streamers, like, why don't we make a Slippy for Ultimate? That's not how that works.
It's not my job. Like, that's why. I'm not using my money to help the good of the economy so y'all all can play. What the It's not my job for the Nintendo to do right. Like, what the hell?
Well, he said, why don't top players / streamers? So, like, why don't we all pool our money and make our own Slippy? You know, I guess that's what they're.
Patrick Starhead ass out of here. Why don't we take the internet and move it over here?
That's true. They are still developing the game too. Like, there are new patches and we gotta like update it. God. Yeah, that I don't think that functions.
No, bro. Like the reason why it works for Melee is because like that has been the thing that has been developed for Melee has been developed for just Nintendo or Nintendo games in general. Like that Dolphin was not specifically made so that people can play Melee. Like they were like, all right, you know, we want to play GameCube games. It's really hard to have the right peripherals for GameCube games now in this current day and age because everything has went over to, you know, HDMI's and shit. And so the alternative is to just have a strong computer and play your GameCube on that. So, yeah, like it's. I don't even think that Slippy was made off of like a bunch of top players giving this guy money. Like he just really wanted to make him and his team really wanted to make rollback work for Melee, and they did. So big shouts to him. That was a passion project, man. I'm not even off money to. No, bro.
I was about to say y'all don't even love Ultimate that much. That's the crazy thing. Like top Ultimate players would just bitch about it anyway. Like if you're not complaining about the lag, you're complaining about neutral airs. So whatever. Like whatever you want to be mad about. Like it's not the passion's not there. You guys don't love it.
Yeah. What's wrong with y'all?
Surin, since we know Coney's favorite animals, can we get EEs and TKs? You guys have a favorite animal?
Mine's the lion.
I forgot.
I suppose mine would be a wolf.
There you go.
We answered this before, and I think you said something about a bird, bro. But
I think it was a bird-specific question.
Okay.
It might have been favorite bird.
Might have been. Yeah. Might
have been. Matthew, with Melee's...
Coney put lions in D tier. Coney never likes anything I like, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't like lions. He likes purple. He likes Zelda. He just has bad taste.
Wow, look at that. It's like he remembers my boyfriend, dog. All the stuff that he remembers about me, bro. What's my favorite number, dog?
July 27th, baby. July 27th. His birthday's coming. Just a couple days. TK, when's my birthday?
Anyway, next question.
That's what I thought. Matthew.
I never remember it because I always think it's in August, and then you always tell me something different.
No, it's
Coney's birthday's in September, but I don't remember the day.
3rd.
September 3rd.
September 3rd. The only reason I know TK's is because the 727 every time. Matthew says, with Melee's online being improved, should more weight be placed on Melee online tournaments? I don't know. Maybe. I don't care.
Melee online tournaments?
Yeah, let them figure it out. I don't give a...
Yeah, I mean, they seem to really love what they're getting into, so...
Yeah.
Good Melee?
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, I mean
good.
They're
yeah,
having
good for
prize
them.
pools and stuff. Yeah, Littlewood tournaments like 25 G's, right? Something like that. Crazy.
Wait, what? Are you serious?
That's got a lot of money in it.
Holy.
I think that's what Mango was telling me the other day. Is like 25,000 or something like that.
That's wild. Okay. Preston Doe. What novelties or gimmicks would you add to online tournaments right now to make them interesting to watch but still competitive? Personally, I thought the randoms major was great. I've got to be honest that the reason that I'm bringing this up, it sounds like a dope question, but I will tell you, we've done like goofy tournaments in the past, like on Panda's channel and on other stuff. People don't really like it. People liked the randoms tournament once. People would have liked an items tournament once. The problem is that, like, you have to have an ongoing, consistent, like, you got to change up the formula every week in terms of a novelty or something goofy. And when you do that, then you create a problem of extreme variance. So, like, you're probably not going to have the same players in every single top 8, which to a lot of people is exciting, but to a lot of people, they're like, why am I watching this if the best player isn't winning? So it's tough to really serve all of these audiences at the same time. It's a cool idea to just have weird all the time, but I don't think that people really care, honestly. Like you can just look at the Nintendo tournaments that they're doing with the online not invitational, but the online opens that have weird stages and have items and stuff, and people just dump all over those. I think that and most people are fine with it, but I mean the competitive side dump all over those. Right. I think the competitive sort of community that we have just doesn't, like, they only want one thing, you know.
I think they have like more success at events that actually like are taking place around events that are like traditional stuff, like normal singles, normal doubles,
like Frostbite
what
stuff.
You guys did, like what you guys did at Frostbite, for example, with the Alpharad Invitational. I think that was a good place where you can insert something like that because it's a little bit of a, you know, relief from the super hyper competitive, which people probably appreciate. But if that's the only thing going on, that's when you tend to see way more complaints.
Yeah. Josh said, "What is the most fun character to rewatch sets of, in your opinion?" Maybe I'm crazy on this. Do you guys rewatch sets?
Nope.
Nonsense,
Not
bro.
Not even the sets that like are like pivot. Like I know. You think I ever went back to watch Nairo beat Zero again? Hell no. And we were on it.
Yeah. Yep.
Nope.
Yeah, we don't.
A highlight every now and then will pop up, but yeah.
Yeah, we don't really rewatch sets. And you want to know what part of the reason is? Just because there was always more content. There was always like another week of more stuff, so you didn't have to go back and look at the old stuff. I think there are some really interesting sets to go back and watch, but I think it's like, if you're asking me what character is fun to go back and watch, that insinuates that I'm going back and watching a lot, and I'm not doing that really ever. So, Dungle Dude, to EE, besides the circus case, what was your least favorite Ace Attorney case?
Besides the circus, probably the opening case of Justice for All, where he like lost his memory because that guy hit him in the head or some shit. But I mean, that's just like a filler, like get you reintroduced to how the game works. I get it, you know what I mean? But man, I love that series as a whole in general, so nothing but love.
I went in there the other day and you were playing Sonic, and I was like, wow, EE's playing games? And this dude was like, EE does play games. He just got finished playing Ace Attorney. That's not a game.
That is a game. What?
That's a book.
That's not a game. No, that's not a game, bro. That's not a game. Okay. All right. So also I heard you're having a really hard time at this Sonic.
I already uninstalled it. It's not a game for me. That's all. It's not an EE game. That's all. You know.
It's not an EE game. There's action. You gotta read.
You gotta
click
control
slowly.
something. Like
y'all are petty.
It's not like
Going
Cuphead.
on.
It's not like
you have
Cuphead.
to beat
That
the
was a
levels
good game.
twice, like from different perspectives. It's ridiculous.
So I'm actually playing through Ace Attorney, but I'm going through mad slow because I'm playing like 5 different games. I've been on this goddamn Steel Samurai case for like 3 weeks. Because every time
Really?
I think it's...
That's
Yeah,
such a
well,
good
dude, it's not because it's hard. It's because every time I think it's over, they're like, the investigation is open for 1 more day. And I'm like, oh, son of a bitch, no! Let me stop!
They make you work for that one.
It was so annoying. I'm on day 3 of investigation, and I just don't want to play it anymore. Like, they got the kid's camera.
That's the last
like,
investigation.
well, I want to do the court stuff. The court stuff's hype. I don't like the investigation part. It's annoying, but anyway. Ooh, Cyana Zadbar. How do you guys feel about the negative reaction to the mini Nintendo Direct because people can't read? Okay, we talked about this briefly. I'm going to be honest. I think it's very funny that I really like laughing at Nintendo fans because, like, Nintendo will very clearly say, we're showing you 1 game in this Direct. We're only showing you Animal Crossing. This is Animal Crossing only DLC. People are like, wow, no Tom Nook and Smash? Cringe. They get really mad. But I will say they probably need a different name for their events because, like, the last time they did a Nintendo Direct Mini, it was half an hour, and I think they announced the ARMS character for Smash. So, like...
The Micro Direct was it. That was it. The Micro Direct. That's what they needed.
Yeah, like,
I think
call
they
it...
should just do videos.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of different things they could do. I just feel like they need different names. Like, because, like, Partner Showcase doesn't... And they've tried to make it clear, but... it's still not 100%. You know what I mean? Because, like, when you talk about their partners, they have second-party studios. They have Retro Studios. Is that a partner? Is Pokemon Company a partner? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, It's a weird thing.
All right, I had to look up some direct synonyms, and I think they should go with the Nintendo head-on. That's what that's where we're at now. You know what I'm saying? I
kind of like that.
Also, they have like another thing like that. It's called the download. And, like, that one's nice. It's just, like, a quick sample of all the games that are coming out, like, this month or that have come out this month or whatever. And it goes through each game, like, every, like, 20 seconds is a different game. That's nice. But, like, you know, I don't think they needed to tweet about this Direct. I think it's a bigger thing. They could have just been, like, they could have just put that 8-minute video out. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's true.
Someone would have found it. I just don't think, I think the tweet implied that there was going to be a heavier in there, and it just wasn't.
We got, did we get, like, So there's the Shin Megami Tensei thing, which is fine. That wrestling game looks excellent. I'm excited for that. That's gonna be.
It was Shin Megami Tensei, Wrestling, Road Company, and one other thing.
Hyrule, Kansai Hyrule.
Oh right, the DLC.
But what the heck?
Good game, but just.
Good game, but why? What the heck? Come on, dude. Like, that was wild. Okay. Anyway, I do think to summarize, I do think Nintendo fans are Nintendo fans, but at the same time, I also think that the other side is really goofy. Like, I made a really like stupid bait bingo card of just like F-Zero, Pikmin 4, Mario remasters, all the stuff that's going to be released in this 8-minute video. And people like took it seriously because they really love to make fun of Nintendo fans. I'm like, you guys are geeks. So like, I feel it on both sides. I don't know. I feel like you kind of got to feel for people who are waiting for any Nintendo news. Because good Lord, it is dry.
Yeah.
Hopefully stuff comes out soon. We sort of talked about some of these questions. Alejandro asked, I gotta be honest, I don't have an answer for this one, but I want to know if you guys do. Alejandro asked, what's your favorite Twitter joke trend of recent memory? I don't really have one. I haven't seen anything funny.
Favorite Twitter joke trend.
I can't think of anything like funny. Nobody's funny on Twitter anymore.
I am tired of seeing Lizzie. I am tired of seeing that word.
Oh,
I know that much. That shit died quickly.
What were you saying, Phil?
I like when people respond to someone saying some dumb shit like that rock clip. Shut up, bitch.
Oh, that's an excellent clip. Yes, you're.
That's funny as hell.
I also like this you. Like that's my. I'll give that up. This you is my. Someone's like, man, I can't believe people out here still being racist in 2020. It's like this you, and it's like a tweet from 2020, and it's saying some racist.
This you was good.
Too.
The false thing was very funny. The DK and the Bowser.
Yeah.
That was good for a little while. I love the Rock saying "shut up, bitch" because I constantly think about like. If you're like 16 or 17 or 18 years old, you never knew The Rock as a wrestler, so you're like, why is this actor? Where is he? Like, you don't know he's just in this huge stadium full of people telling somebody to shut up, and the crowd goes nuts. Like, that's so funny to me. Oh, that's good.
Hey, Foster, turn my DM.
Blueberry.
I want some information on the Brawl doc.
Oh, God. Imagine.
You're not getting that.
Dude, you're not getting it now.
You're not getting that info. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm gonna break.
I can't believe he's still tweeting at that. Like, he can't tweet at all. And
he doesn't give a crap, bro.
Like, he's just tweeting. Like, no one is responding to him regularly. Like, every time he tweets, everyone's like, "So where's that Brawl doc?" And shut up, false, and like that. And he just continues to tweet. Like, it cannot be me, bro.
You don't care, bro. That's a man. That's nerves of steel. I don't know how he does it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. You can't even make a Brawl doc now. That's the crazy thing. The window's shut. Everybody that's in Brawl is gone.
At this point.
Yeah,
Gotta go back and find Havoc, bro. Like
Havoc was the most dominant snake. Havoc and Fatal were the best snake players.
We've traveled the state of North Carolina to find Die Superfly. Like, all right, bro.
The greatest Brawl Meta Knight player of all time, Pee-wee.
Pioneer.
Oh man.
The buzz is safe. The buzz is safe. All right, Blueberry, what's your favorite plant? That's a good question.
Azaleas.
Water lilies.
I like sunflowers. Thank you. That's a good question. I have another answer, but I can't think of it.
That lotus flower, because the lotus flower bomb. You know what I'm saying?
I've got a Neric question. I don't know if I should ask this. This is a dumb question, and that's what. And he asked it last week, and I ignored it. I don't know if I should ask this again. You know this is a dumb question. It's a hardball. It's
Just ask the question, bro.
Nira, didn't get answered last week. I know I'm going to get some heat just for considering it, but we keep it real in the blast zone, so let's go. Do you think Jisoo's return and dam bursting of allegations followed by her new clothing line is suspect? No. I don't think all of this is a promotion line. You know that. Why are you laughing?
What kind of targeted tabloid question is that?
To ask that 2 weeks in a row. I ignored it last week.
Hold on. He's like, Coney, here. I have a question. Do you think that the allegations against that Jisoo has made is making sure that she can sell things in the clothing line because her business is failing? What the?
I don't get it. Why did he do it twice? He asked that last week and I ignored it. I
didn't think her business was like doing bad anyway, so I don't.
That's not, bro.
I didn't think she was having problems selling stuff anyway. Like she's
that O2 line, dude. I have two O2 shirts, so that joint is hitting.
Yeah, I bought a hoodie at Big House, I think, but I don't think that it was purposely lined up like that. I mean, whether it's whether you want to think it's intentional or not, you're gonna get extra traffic from it. I believe, like that's just the facts. There's gonna be a little more eyes on you, so naturally there might be some more eyes on your product. But I don't think this was by any means designed to lead into that.
Yeah.
This was not like architected. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a weird champion of the night.
Now we're the thought police. You're the thought police here. You're the thinking one.
That's crazy.
Barnum and Bailey with the circus.
I appreciate
Ringling head ass.
I appreciate the fact he hardballed us with a question like that. I do.
Do you?
Yeah, because because you gotta admit some people might think that, right? So it's probably not a bad thing for us to clarify our stance on that.
That's true. That's true. If you thought that, please don't.
But you think people thought that we thought that?
No. That they might have had the same thought or question that.
So it's good to address it. It's good to address it.
I think it's fair to address it.
I feel that.
All right.
I will give it up. Eggmana. I understand that Wi-Fi is no comparison to in-person tournaments and such, but what would you say is a solid GSP average to consider actually attending large tournaments? This is adorable. I would say if your GSP is under 7 million, what's the Elite Smash cutoff now?
I don't know. I have to look.
I would have to look at it.
Yeah, because my Elite Smash, dude. First of all, I don't know how. Maybe Nintendo knew me or something, but my GSP was so high for everything that I only had it to win one match with each character to get them into. It was oh, that's TK. Yeah, bro. Let's start them off at 5 million. Okay, thanks Nintendo. But I pretty much to get anybody in the Elite Smash, I win one game and they're in Elite. So
I was at the point where I was losing one game. I would lose with a character and they would put me in. That made a very rough Min stream though, because I could not get a win on Min. It took me an hour, so it kept kicking me out and putting me back. That was funny. Yeah, you can lose to get into Elite Smash. It was very funny. Anyway, if you want to go to a tournament, bro, you can go to a tournament even when you suck. You're going to suck anyway. Being an Elite Smash doesn't mean you're not going to go 0-2, just to be clear.
Yeah. I just, that's the thing about tournaments that, you and at least half of those people will be out after the first round.
Yeah.
So, people got to suck. You know what I mean? You just got to keep grinding until you don't suck anymore.
Yeah.
Facts.
It's important to go to tournaments. If you really want to get better, you got to go to tournaments and you gotta get punched in the mouth a little bit. You got to get beat up, not physically. Arrow, what do you think is the worst thing about Ultimate from a spectator's point of view besides the online? From a spectator's point of view, I don't know. Honestly, that's a good question. I don't know what spectators would really have to complain about other than the complaining. If people are interested enough to follow the top players and all the top players are just bitching about the game constantly, I think that might be an issue. Stage variety is a pretty good answer, I think, but I always thought that we needed more stages. Stage variety is probably a good answer because we have a lot of characters, but if somebody's watching, they're like, why don't I see this stage? Why don't I see that stage? Like more casual stages. To them, some of them, it's a good reason that they're off, but they probably wonder why every game is on PS2, you know?
Yeah.
I would say that. That's a good answer. Good answer. I don't think spectators hate camping because they don't know to hate camping. You know what I mean? I think at a certain level of play, like, if you played a game enough, you hate camping. But if you're coming in as a spectator, as just a fan, you don't know any better, you know?
What? I think... I don't...
Unless it's Sonic.
I think a lot of people just dislike defensive play. Like, and so camping is in there. It's like the extreme version of defensive play, but for the most part, the only time I like camping is within the last minute. Like, I don't care. Anytime before that, I do not want to watch. But, like, within the last minute, if it's like a close game and every hit means that someone else can win, then I'm hyped.
I think it depends. I think we're talking about different characters. Because when I'm talking about camping, I mean like a young Link fishing for fire arrow or bombs or boomerang. If you're a spectator and you're watching that, you're like, yo, look at all this stuff happening. That's crazy.
Oh, okay.
Or like a duck hunt.
I was thinking more so like Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Off the stage trying to charge his fruit all the. But yeah, no. Like if you're talking about like a projectile person, yeah, I don't know. They probably just think that shit is cool. Yo, look at his bomb placement, though. He's just throwing them. He's just throwing them.
Snake too. Yeah, I feel like, and by spectator fan, I mean like you're not a player. Like you're somebody who just watches the game. That's gonna be hyped to you. It is. Yeah. Snake is gonna be hyped to you if you're super, like if you're just a fan. I think, but I don't know. I haven't been a spectator ever. I've been a player forever, so I don't know.
Thanks, Weavile. I've been commentating Brawlhalla for like 40 years, and somehow like I'm just now getting noticed in that game. But I think it's because more people are watching the online stuff, and on top of that, they had like some crazy huge promotion, and they had like 35, 40K people watching, and me and Flambeau were just in there like cutting up, just making jokes. The thing is, like, all right, so let me just before we get to our next question. The thing is about commentary, bro, is that like when you walk into a game and everybody knows the game, I don't have no reason to learn the game like that. Like, I don't want to become like the next person to like, you know, just drop factoids all day, every day. Like, I want to feel whatever is missing, and what's missing in that game is a little flavor. I ain't got no jokes. Everybody wants to psychoanalyze like everything that happens in the game, and I just want to be like, damn, that man got fucking dumpstered.
Yeah.
Like, that's all I want to do. You know what I mean? And so like it works out because the other guy's like, yeah, he really got dumpstered because obviously that ground pound will stop him from hitting the wall because blah blah blah. And I'm like, all right, cool, sick, that's dope. Me, I'm just making jokes.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's how I feel about Smash.
Yeah, but I mean, this is your main game, so you should learn it. But, you know, whatever. I guess that's what you have me for, right? Anyway.
Neerad asks,
moving on.
First Smash Major since COVID, do you think it's going to be an anxious, slow incline of attendance or a dam breaking with a load of people? What do you expect the atmosphere to be post-COVID and post-Purge? I think it's going to be slow. I think I thought that the first Major was going to be a big blow-up, an explosion, like... You know, if it was Big House, it would have like thousands of attendees after the COVID thing. Now, after this stuff, like the culture shift, I think it's going to be slow, and I think it's going to take maybe a year to get its legs back, if it gets them back at all. I will tell you, though, I think the people who are like hired, so like commentators and staff and top players who aren't really hired, but, you know, like the regulars are going to really enjoy it. Maybe we go back to sort of the feeling of Apex 2015, where it felt more... It didn't feel like we were esports still, you know what I mean? It still felt underground. It still felt very grassroots. Maybe we're going back underground. I don't know. The future is very murky, so we'll see. I think it's going to be interesting. Hex says, do you guys think many people are cheesing online random tournaments by not unlocking certain characters?
At this point, no. I feel like that would require you to buy an entire another Switch at this point. Like, I mean, or deleting your data, but most people are probably playing on their standard Switch, you know?
Can't you just make another user account Are the
Oh, you can
saves
do that
like?
too. I totally forgot about that. I forgot. Yeah, you can definitely. I think you can just make another account.
But aren't they random? The characters you unlock?
Yeah, but you could just lose to them. Cause remember, you have to go back to like. You got to go to the door to like unlock other things. So like, if you want just like Ganon and like the first 8 characters, yeah, you just keep losing everybody until you get to Ganon.
Damn. Okay.
Wow, that's well, it's kind of like a mastermind strategy, actually.
I was gonna say that's not. Honestly, the base 8 are a pretty good random lineup. Like Mario, Pikachu, Ness. Like you could Samus online. Like you could do a lot with that. Well, wait, Ness isn't in it. Never mind. Well, Mario, Pikachu, Samus. That's enough.
I think that like I couldn't imagine someone actually going that level for an online tournament. This thing that you guys hate so much, but they want to win that hard.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
You're gonna lose to a tournament player anyway. Like.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. All right.
Who knows?
I gotta skip some of these. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to keep this.
I wouldn't call winning a tournament. You can keep going. You can keep looking for a question. I wouldn't call winning a tournament a ton of money though. We're smashers, bro. Like,
yeah.
Just 5,000 is not really a ton for as long as you gotta play.
Yeah.
You know.
Got
kids over here winning 1 round, getting $2 million.
That's insane, dude. That's nuts. Oh my god. We're trying to keep this at an hour. So I'm gonna try to find the best question. So forgive me if I skip over your question. I didn't mean it. I got a very nice question that gassed me up, but I'll answer it.
Go ahead, bro. Let's hear it.
No. I'll answer it in a tweet. It's
Come
fine.
on, bro. Let's hear it.
It's just, question directed towards Coney, if that's okay. You have a big vocabulary. I was wondering if that comes from somewhere in particular. I feel like I learn a new word every time you stream. One of my best friends is named Eric, and he would always drop like wild words that I never heard, and it made things so much funnier. So I just picked that up. That's all it is.
Eric, come on.
Eric's my boy. Come on.
Since when, bro?
I love Eric. Come on. What? Why are you doing that?
When's the last time you seen Eric, bro?
He's so mad that he's not my best man. TK will
When's the last time you
always.
seen Eric, bro?
I'm texting him.
Oh,
Actually, I
okay.
need to text him back. Come
Is
to
that the guy from
You know
the
what?
WrestleMania party?
Yeah, dude.
You know what, bro? Like,
he was okay.
The fact that you text him shows me that y'all are best friends because you never text me. Like, Coney will only hit me up every other way but text. He's had my number for years, but it's DM or Discord DM.
Well, because he's not on Twitter, bro. Come on.
Okay, buddy.
Come on.
All right, but I should have been your best man.
It's not ESAM chat. Okay. Which of the characters? Movie fighters.
I think I'm gonna end up picking EE for my best man just because I feel like he's gonna have a better speech. I want to pick Pig Fresh.
Our
but he'd
speeches
like,
do be lit.
He'd be like, "Yo, you like married?" Like
That's a very.
He just looks at the round of the crowd. That's crazy.
That's a very him thing. That's crazy. Yo, there's a lot of people.
Oh my god. Oh man, you know all these people? That's crazy. Like,
She's sleeping. Hold on, let me try to find some of that. Bro, I gotta skip a lot of these questions. Hold on. Oh, here we go. The boys. Why do you think more Ultimate players don't play Rivals? Do you think the Rivals community will boom when it drops on Switch?
Rivals can be played on a toaster, straight up. So I'm not sure why. Like, if you wanted Rivals, you should have had it already. But I don't know, man. I think Rivals is more. That's a closer to Melee thing than anything. The movement in that game is way easier though. Like to get like decent movement in Rivals is a lot easier than it is to get decent movement in Melee. So I don't know. I've been enjoying playing Rivals a lot recently. I got back into Workshop and I started playing Rano again, so it's been super nice. But it may be one of those barriers of entry things again too, where you know how like people don't want to get into Melee because they know they have to like lose for 17 years before they get good.
Yeah.
Rivals is kind of like in the same boat where like now there's a lot of good Rivals players out there, just base level good. So if you try to hop online, hop on online ranked, you're gonna lose a lot too. So
yeah, it can be a little discouraging. But Rivals is a fantastic game. When it does inevitably come to the Switch, I'm looking forward to it. I hope it does a lot for that community because I think they have an excellent group of players, and Dan and George are great individuals. So.
Are they going to do? Are they going to have crossplay? Do you know, between Switch and Steam?
I don't know, player. Probably not though.
I wouldn't think so.
Yeah, because like there's like all this extra Steam that you can't do on your Switch. Like Workshop is Steam only.
Yeah. Well, the reason that I ask is because you bring up a good point where the player bases are going to be like, if you're just starting on Rivals, you're going to get stomped. But if you're playing it on Switch with a bunch of new people on Switch, you know, it might be a little bit better. Of course, you're still going to have a very hardcore sort of base that you're probably going to get shoved in over and over. But there's going to be a lot of people learning the game.
I like not having crossplay on set like that. When Brawlhalla didn't have crossplay on the Switch, me and Fats were like top 10 teams. And then they crossplayed it, and I was like, oh no, all the PC tryhards are here. So
yeah. That's a really good point about like communities sort of forming around games and making them harder. I know we've talked about it on Blast Zone before and on other shows, but like it happened with like Mario Tennis, ARMS, like all these like sort of small community games where it's like after a month they're impossible to get into, and I don't know how you fix that. And I know Rivals hasn't been a month, it's been a couple years, but like how do you just get into Rivals now? It seems super hard, but maybe not. Maybe that's too much. Schizoid Persona says, if you could only have one superpower but everybody else had it, what would it be? So everybody gets the power? It's flight, right?
It's definitely flight.
It's definitely
anything
flight.
else is too OD. Like,
yes.
I just I wouldn't want I would love to say mind reading, but then like I don't want everybody reading everyone's mind. Like no one would talk anymore. Like that's it, bro. It's just everyone's just all the time, bro. Like damn, inner monologues. And then any like superpower, nah, I don't want nobody just lifting my house randomly. I'm good. So flight's probably the best one.
Not teleportation. No, I don't want teleportation because then people could just barge into my room whenever they want.
Oh, that's true.
You know what I mean? Like I don't want that.
That's gonna lead to a lot of. You saw the trailer for that game, Gamer Girl. Imagine if that motherfucker had teleportation.
Oh my god, that's a good point. You couldn't be a streamer.
No way.
If your address ever gets out there,
that's bad. I guess the breathe on the water. Someone said breathe on the water. That's good too. Those are the only two I can think of.
Breathe underwater seems overrated because where are you gonna go? The ocean? You're gonna get eaten. You know?
Yeah, but what if you want to box a dolphin?
I could do that now. They gotta come up for air. Just, you know?
Dolphins are very strong.
Can babies fly? Oh, that's true. Babies could fly. That seems scary. Yeah.
Just white parent it. Leash them.
Yeah, it's like a balloon. Like you just have them on a string.
Speaking of, Zach, are you going to get a leash?
No. That stuff freaks me out.
Kind of the lead I was hoping.
No, sorry, I didn't even I
picked that up right there. I picked that up.
Bro, thank you for picking. It soared over my head because I've literally never even thought about it.
Oh man.
However, some leashes are kind of cute.
Okay, buddy.
Little monkey ones.
He's getting a leash.
I could be swayed.
Fiance, bro.
I could be swayed if I see a cute leash. I don't know. Children are basically little monkeys. It's fine.
Little monkey wants the Black Plague. Coney's secret racism strikes again.
Stop it.
You just can't help yourself, can you?
So hard to be white, bro.
Oh
ridiculous.
No!
Just stop.
Next question, please.
Anything I say, bro. God. So oppressed. Okay. It's a good question. Zodicius says, I often hear smashers who get tired of Smash say, oh, I'll just pick up streaming or speed running. Pardon me if this sounds dope, since all three of you are streamers. How easy do you think it is to just go right into streaming/speed running? Speed running is not hard to get into.
Yeah, that's just studying. So you gotta go like watch a speedrunner, go find hit the forums or something, talk to those people, and just kind of do section by section.
Yeah.
Streaming.
Good luck.
That part is the issue where I think most people think that they just forget history. They just forget history. Like, we've all been streaming for like 5, 6. Well, I've been streaming for 8 years now, altogether. But as far as like partnered, it's about to be 7, I think. We've all been streaming for like about that long. Everyone comes in after like their first 3 months, like, bro, I can't grow, bro. What am I supposed to do? Okay, like, that's just how it is.
I don't even know how you get started. Like, all of us got, not lucky, but all of us had, like, Smash as, like, the base, and then you grow in different directions from there. So, like, depending on what you're into.
That luck.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's super luck.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's tough.
And even on top of that, it's not, like, even if you have a base, how do you grow outside of it? You know what I mean? Like, keeping momentum going is really difficult. You got to really work at it. It's tough.
Yeah, because like as a lot of people are saying, like, if you don't have clout somewhere else, it's hard to like even get people to start even caring about your streams in the first place. Like, you can look at Logic. Logic already has apparently he's close to 1 million followers already. He hasn't even streamed yet, but he's a you know, a prominent rapper, or was a prominent rapper. But then, like, if you're just, you know, some guy who bought a capture card, no one's going to the bottom of the directory to find someone to watch. So, it's hard, man. It's hard.
Yeah, and then even when you deviate, like, you want to grow outside of what you're known for, you deviate from that game, where your viewers are gonna plummet because they're expecting something that they're accustomed to. So it's hard to get. It's tricky. It's really, I don't know how new people really get started and keep it going. I mean, I think really you just have to hope maybe you have some friends who are willing to, like, raid your channel and try and put you on at times.
Yeah,
bro. Like, I mean, I've contemplated quitting multiple times, and I just keep getting more, for lack of a better term, famous in one area, but it just isn't translating over. So, like, I don't know, man. Like, it's hard. That's all.
I think it looks so much easier than it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's very... and you don't want to talk about it because, like, it's such a privilege, dude, being able to play video games for money, you know? But it's not easy. It's not easy. JR, if the three of you were staying in the same hotel room for the weekend, how would you guys figure out the sleeping arrangements if there was only one bed, one small couch, and a bathtub? Well?
Zach is definitely taking the bathtub. He always gets the worst arrangement somehow.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he really does. Zach always does. You want to know why? Because Zach shows up late because Zach had a full-time job. So Zach would show up at 1 a.m. and somebody's already got... You've got both the beds, and I'm in the shower sleeping like a cow standing up.
So now it's my fault that you can't take a day off.
Yes.
Okay.
We're friends.
All right.
I can't ever have the bed? I gotta sleep in the bathtub all 3 nights?
We gave you the bed once.
You didn't. Not at Big House. I slept on that
not
raggedy-ass couch 3 nights in a row.
Nah, bro.
What was wrong with that? You had your own room.
Yeah, you had your own whole room,
Oh, come on. What do you think I'm doing in that room?
Whatever you want.
Well, honestly, yeah.
All right, bro. All right. The room
This
is
is not
literally
you know what I'm
3
saying?
feet
Go,
from
go,
you.
let's go.
There's just a wall in the way. That's not a room.
Bro, Black Plague had to talk about Black Plague things, and you're not black. You couldn't be there.
Okay. All right. Now who's racist?
Coney, you wouldn't want to be there. We've heard you talk.
Okay. Okay. You know how many times the couch didn't have a bed, so I had to take the cushions off the couch on the floor like I was a camper, and just
you know what it is, bro? You know what it is? Reparations. How about that?
You know what? I'll give it up.
That's a good man.
I can't. I'll give it up. I'll give it up on that.
That's a good man.
My brain was racking, and I was like, there's no way out. Every window is shut. Every door is closed. There's no way out of this. I'll give it up.
The Trump card is too strong.
Yep. I almost got canceled last week for saying neutral airs, so I'm gonna lay it out. I'm not gonna... that was close. Let me see. What do you... Etc. Which DLC character do you think Sakurai and his team put the most effort into developing? Character design and moveset, stage trailer, whatever. Not Banjo.
Not Banjo.
Not Banjo. He didn't care about Banjo. Probably Hero. Yeah, that's a good answer. Terry, you think?
Terry's trailer was OD. For sure. But I feel like Terry's bones are definitely just off of Shoto, so...
Right. Well, the stage is cool, though, because you got all the KOF characters, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, Joker. Yeah, it's definitely Joker. The victory screen, like, how come he gets that, bro? That's
and Joker has a lot of little nuances.
Yeah, like the colors of the stage
would have been up there solely off of her trailer, but like her gameplay feels like a lot of the same things. But now you're in the air, so like she's way down on the list.
Yeah, I don't know about that. There's one thing I want to talk about, but I can't. But it's a funny question. All right.
You can't keep doing that, bro.
No, I know. I'll tell you guys after. I'll tell you guys after. Okay? I'll tell you after. Don't worry about it. Right. I think we're done with the show. I got a lot of questions, but a lot of these I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna be honest. Like a lot of them, you didn't come with the heat tonight, chat. I don't know what to tell you. I'm going back. Gib Wibbler, favorite big boy in Smash, not necessarily weight but size. So like favorite heavy, I don't know, man.
Incineroar.
Incin? Yeah. Probably all
Wait,
Incin.
you're a K Rool, bro. You're definitely
K-Rool. Oh, I'm K Rool. That's true. That character's hype. That's my dude.
Yeah.
That's my dude.
All right, chat. This is the thing, y'all. Next week, y'all got to come with some heat. Otherwise, we're doing a 30-minute show. And every week, y'all don't come with heat. The show gets shorter. Just like one question by the end of it. What do we? Oh, that's dope. You know what? That's gonna be it for the blast though.
Yeah, we're just gonna do like sudden death, and the next dope question ends the stream, and just that's it. No, I mean like some of these were answered before. Stuart98, who helps a lot, I think, with the PGR stuff, said, any thoughts on the Wi-Fi warrior rank? We talked about that before, and whether making online rankings is a good thing. It's fine. It's just a different game. But these are all things we talked about before, and I feel like we're running in circles, fellas. But thank you guys so much for tuning into Blast Zone. Like I said, I wanted to keep this at a crisp, a brisk hour, and it looks like we did that. I hope you guys enjoyed. Do you guys have anything you want to plug? TK, are you going to go do your show? We hosting?
Yeah, at 9, I'll be doing... No, don't host me. At 9, I need to eat. I haven't eaten today. So at 9, we'll be doing some more 90 Day Fiancé. Come hang out. Let's laugh at Americans and stuff. And, Twitch.tv/TK Breezy.
Cool.
See you there.
Yeah, I'll be live later between like 10 and 11. I don't know what we're going to watch. Maybe South Beach Toe. Maybe something else. We'll see.
Cool.
But yeah,
also my birthday is Monday. I'm not asking for a lot. I just would like to get to 1,000 subs. I am at 20 something. Okay, I don't know how we gonna get there. I don't know, and I don't want one person to give me 180 subs. I would like a community effort of getting to 1,000.
No
subs.
whales. No whales.
And if we don't get there, I'm still happy with being at 800 for the sole fact that like. Before this, I was literally stuck at 300 forever, and then all this shit happened, and we're all stuck at home, and then everyone started watching the TK Breezy stream, and now they're like, you know what, I do like this guy. I've been here for 8 years, guys. Could have been here any other time, but either way, you guys help me pay my bills for the money that I'm not getting from commentary. So big thanks for y'all hanging out and doing that, because this is like now my actually full-time job. So yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in to Blast Zone. So you said you're gonna go eat?
He doesn't like my close-up mic bit. Damn, I don't even do that much. But alright.
I've got a bounty for Rocket Arena. You want to do that Sunday?
Yo, Rocket Arena?
I'll play it right now, bro.
How does this guy have all the bounties? All right.
Bro, you don't have any bounties?
I just don't get any, bro. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the difference between me and you is. It's very
Hold on, though, bro. All the bounties that you don't get, you make up an actual opportunity. I still didn't get my chance to do no Raid Shadow Legends. Hello? I'm right there. Man,
I gave him your name.
Well,
did someone say Raid Shadow Legends?
Oh Lord.
The free-to-play online experience. Sorry, I have my overlay ready. I have my overlay ready.
I still have mine on my shit too.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
I have an overlay ready. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you guys for tuning into Blast Zone. Really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a marvelous evening. This will be on the Panda channel, I believe, in 2 days. Something like that, like in 2 days or so. I think it goes on Panda on Fridays. We are going to raid. Let's go ahead and raid Cosmos. Let's go ahead and do that. We're gonna raid Cosmos ZR. Hope you guys have a marvelous evening. I'll see you guys next time. Good night and goodbye.
See you.